I first learned about Trinity Bible College while I was playing football at Minnesota, and I got saved there, and I was going on a missions trip that summer, and I went to a training at Minneapolis, and there Trinity had a booth, and the guy talked to me there, told me about football and stuff because he saw I was big, and then I gave him my number, and a week later the head coach contacted me and right away told me about their missions program that they had here in school, told me about how I could play football and learn about the ministry at the same time, and I came right away. Like, I turned down offers from different schools and came to Trinity to follow God's calling on my life. When I was a student, I was involved in a lot of different things. I was doing football. I was also the leader of the missions team, and I was taking 18 credits every semester because I transferred in, so I wanted to graduate on time. So it was like I was going 100 miles an hour all the time, doing everything, and God really used me throughout that entire time and really showed me a lot, gave me opportunities to speak into other people's lives, and then transitioning from that into actually working for the college, it gave me all that knowledge and know-how and the network that I built while I was here to be able to continue that full-time. Well, right now our heartbeat is to seek and save the lost, to continue to do God's ministry, God's work, even while people are in school. So we're providing opportunities for students to be able to do ministry across the United States and overseas while they're doing school, so that they won't graduate and be like, what do I do now? How can I be a pastor? How can I be a missionary if I never had the experience? So our mission right now is to give people as much experience needed so that when they graduate, they can go right into the field without having any hindrance. Well, Trinity Bible College is helping students get equipped for evangelization by the classes that they teach and also the people that they meet. You can learn as much as you want in classes, but if you don't use it with like summer trips or with either like weekend trips, ministry trips, if you're not putting what you learn to use, it just gets stale and ultimately you forget it. So we're giving people the chance to actually go out and minister. So we're mixing doing and learning at the same time. Well, we have several options on campus to make disciples when students get here, because a lot of students come from different walks in life. Some students come being newly saved, some students come being in the church their entire lives. So in order to equip for that, we have different options. Like in the dorms, we have gap group rooms where students can have intentional prayer there, and the resident assistants can go in and pray with them. And every Thursday night, it's early curfew suited for small groups where students go through courses, and it's individual, like with their RAs. Each floor has 2 resident assistants, so they get specialized attention in their growth. So they're not just learning only in classes, but also in their dorm rooms. They're also being discipled. I do what I do because God put a calling on my life. God put a vision for me to be able to seek and save the lost, for me to be able to spend my full time reaching other people. And I do it here at Trinity because this is the platform that God has for me right now. I'm here for as long as He'll have me here, and I'll work my hardest at doing whatever He has me do while I'm here. I just want to make sure that I'm listening and being attentive to what He wants me to do. And I do it because He called me from a really tough and rough life. I don't deserve to be here. I don't deserve to be at Trinity Bible College. I don't deserve to be working here. I don't even deserve to be saved, but He did save me. And I do what I do because of that reason alone, because He saved me. Well, there's tons of ways to get involved. They could get involved by volunteering themselves. We always host people. We have people come to chapel. We have people pour into other people's lives. That's an opportunity for people to help. People can also, if they're already in ministry and they need help, they can provide us a help by opening their doors for teams to come in, for interns to come in, or even job opportunities for our graduates to go into, because we have graduates that don't always have the opportunity to go into ministry right away because of the lack of opportunities. So that's a way, and they can always provide financially. There's tons of ways they could donate. They could donate towards our missions programs. They could donate towards our college's general fund. They can even provide scholarships for our students to continue in school. God put on my heart showed me that there's a mold in Christian education, that to learn ministry, you have to, and to graduate with a ministry degree, you have to go straight to the pulpit, or you have to be a missionary. But there's a strong push here in the college right now. We're trying to build a culture where whatever you do, whether you're a business person, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a farmer, you're in full-time ministry, you're still being a witness of God, you're still portraying the image of God everywhere you go. We need people just as much on the pulpit that we need in everyday lives, even taxi drivers, just anything that God puts on your heart to do it, and do it to your fullest, because God placed those desires on you. Don't think you're any less because you're not on the pulpit. Don't think you're any less because you're not on the mission field. You're just as much important as anybody else,